Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video for From. We're going to be doing a ranking video today. We're going to be going over all of my favorite characters of this show and giving them a top 10 treatment. So, this is one that I definitely wanted to go ahead and do. You guys had a lot of suggestions for From videos. This was one that I definitely wanted to get to after the end of Season 3, which is my overall top 10 favorite characters of the show, because we've had 3 seasons, lots of progression, 30 episodes, and a lot of characters stand out for me in this show. A lot of characters are massive standouts, and I wanted to discuss them in full detail. So, if you're, of course, not caught up, this is a spoiler warning for the show. We're going to be delving into it right now. Getting things started with honorable mentions, first off, we have 3. We have Cowboy, which is a very interesting character. He's one of the monsters. I do consider him an honorable mention. He's really menacing when he wants to be. He's really just makes you just on the edge of your darn seat. I don't know. The guy makes me uneasy. And the actor does a great job as well. Another one is Smiley, I'm going to call him. Which, again, creepy frickin' like, just creepy guy, man. Honestly, the guy is really intimidating. And then finally, I'm going to put Ethan. Ethan's a cool kid. I like him. I like that he's not just some little kid and then that's kind of it. They do give him depth. They do give him, scenes. They give him, a character, and I think that's the part that's really cool about him. I like his interactions with Victor, and I think he's really good. Now, breaking into the top 10. Number 10, we're going to get started here with Jim, the pervert that hangs out in playgrounds. Okay, I'm done. No, this guy's awesome. I am very saddened by his death. I'm very saddened, but I love his character. And if we're mostly done with his arc, if we pretty much have seen most of him, I'll say it was a joy having him. I enjoyed his character a lot. I like his story. I like, how protective he was about his family and how much he did adjust to this whole thing, especially by season 3. He was great, and I loved seeing the radio communication, trying his best to get everybody out of there. He really was a hero. Unfortunately, it got him killed by the looks of it, trying to set out a radio communication. It ultimately got himself killed, but I think he was a really cool character, and I thought the actor did a great job. Coming in at number 9 is then going to be, which this one might surprise people, number 9 is Ellis. Now, Ellis is a character I actually think is really great. I really like him a lot. I like his relationship with Boyd. I like his, father and son, kind of dynamic that they've given them. It's a complicated one for sure, but it's a great one. I think the actor really nails it. I really enjoy him. I was kind of on the edge of my seat when he was stabbed and they were trying to get him to the infirmary and trying to get him to Chrissy and stuff. I was like, nah, man, you can't kill him off. I don't know. I feel such a connection with him and Boyd, and I think that's half the reason I'm putting him on the list, is his character just feels very important. Like, I don't know. Very important. I like the dynamic with his dad, with Boyd, and I think overall his character, he just works. He just absolutely works. Coming in at number 8 is then going to be Donna. So, Donna is awesome. Donna is freaking awesome. She is like one of them people where it's like, you can just tell that she has lived through some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's been here a while, and not only that, she just has no tolerance for dickheads, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I enjoy about her. She's very matter-of-fact. She's very like, look, listen to me, like one of those type of people. And I enjoy that. I think her character is very unique. She stands out for damn sure in comparison to everybody else, and I like her for that. I think she's awesome. Number 7 is then going to be Tabitha. Tabitha's great. I think her character is awesome. I love her story. I love seeing her, being back in the real world. I love seeing, everything with her and Henry, Victor's dad. There's such complexity to her character. I actually do quite prefer her over Jim. I just find they've given her so many great moments. And not only that, the added importance to when you find out that it sounds like she's Victor's mother, yeah, I'd say she's pretty important to the plot. I would say so. Very great character overall. Number 6 is then going to go to Randall. Randall is awesome. Randall is crazy. This guy stays out on the fucking bus while the rest of them are staying indoors. He stays out in a bus and just be looking at these monsters in the middle of the night, and he's like, you can't get in here because there's a fucking rock in the fucking window! What the fuck? Like, this guy is insane. He has such rage in him all the time. He got, I mean, so many crazy moments. One of the most insane is when Boyd had to choose between Tabitha and Jim or Randall, and he picked them over Randall. And then Randall almost got killed and has this, like, huge scar on his face now, like one here and stuff. And oh man, his character, I mean, is awesome though. His character has been through it. It's almost like he's like kind of an anti-hero, which is what I like about him. You know, like he's got his moments where he's kind of a dick, but he's got his moments where he does come in clutch, you know? So it's kind of a mixture of that, and I think that's what makes his character so interesting. Coming in at number 5 is then going to be Jade. Jade's a riot, man. Jade is crazy. I love that moment in, it was season 3, episode 3, when you had, like, Dale that was, like, sitting there talking to me. He's like, would you really think we should trust you? Oh, yeah, just drink the liquor. Yeah, that's all you do. And Jade just sits there and he's like, oh, would you? Shut the fuck up! He's freaking crazy, man. He looks crazy, too. Like, in season 3, I'm like, what the hell? Like, he looks like a freaking homeless guy, honestly. He's insane looking. But he's always, like, the smart one. He's always coming up with this shit. He's always the one looking into stuff, and you kind of need him for that, you know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like he's such a resource to have. But yeah, no, Jade is fantastic. I love his character. Coming in at number 4 is then going to be Kenny. Wow. I mean, talk about, this is a huge shift between our last one and this one. Kenny, on the other hand, is one of the most tragic and sad characters of this show. He lost both of his parents over the course of these 3 seasons in really gruesome fashions. He almost lost Chrissy. He didn't, but you know, he was worried about that. You know, he lost her as a love interest potential, though. We know that. And I just love his story with Boyd. I love what they've done with him overall. He's got a lot of emotions, a lot of great dialogue scenes. And I find him to be such a relatable character, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's such a relatable guy, and he's just so down to earth, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, his character, he's the opposite of Jade and some of these others. He's just wholesome, great, and well-written. I really like him. Number 3 is then going to be Victor. Now, Victor is a crazy character. Talk about an absolute just, oh my god, like, character. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this character, and this top 3 in general are like masterclass characters, but like this character right here, being a character that's been here like for decades, when he was a kid, losing his parents, but he still kind of never evolved from that little kid mindset. So he's like a little kid at heart and mentally, but he's actually like an older guy now. And seeing what he knows about this place and seeing what he is. And at first you think he's like some kind of like creepy guy. And it's like, no, that's not it at all, actually. He's just a really tragic and sad character. And I really like what they've done with that. It's a really unique concept for a character that's in a location like this. I never would have thought of a character that's in a young child mindset, but knows so much about this place now, you know? He's a really, really interesting character with a very unique concept, and I think that's really, really good for his character. Number 2 is then going to be Sarah. This character blows me away. I mean, this one and my number 1, she is insane, because when you start this show, and this is why she's my number 2, when you start this show, you're like, can you please kill this fucking character? You know what I'm saying? Like, can you please kill this character? And by the time you arrive in the end of season 1, season 2, season 3, you go from wanting this character dead because of what she was gonna do and what she did do, to you want to just give her a damn hug and tell her everything's gonna be alright. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you know the writing is special. I mean, the writing is really special. I seriously, like, Victor, him too, and Sarah, these two, I can't even get over how complex they are. I mean, I would have never expected you to tell me that there was a character that had to kill a kid to get them out of here and was gonna kill a kid, and somehow I feel bad for them. I don't even know what to say about that. Like, that is some expertise writing right there. Absolutely insane writing. It's crazy. But here's the thing. My number 1 favorite character of this show, I don't really think it's ever going to get beaten, honestly. I think this is the MVP of the show. It's the lead himself, the sheriff, Boyd. Boyd is easily their best character. Boyd is just so damn complex. I mean, having to shoot his wife to start with, because she's going crazy because of this place, because she was going to kill his son, and he had to do a snap of a finger, life or death decision to shoot his wife to save his son, and the just repercussions of what happened after that. All the responsibilities that he has as a sheriff, going through all this stuff, the monsters literally not even wanting to kill this guy, like they literally just want to keep him alive for God's sake. Yeah, this is an insane character. This is an insane character, and the actor does such a good job. And he's responsible for my favorite line of the show. My blood's your blood now, motherfucker. I thought that was so good, man. Honestly, I love it. I thought it was so good, and I think it's one of the greatest TV leads I've seen in a long time. So there you guys go. That is my list for my top 10 favorite characters of From. Absolutely incredible series. I love this show so much. I love it. I think the characters are great in it, and I would love to hear your top 10 down below. What are your favorite characters of From? Let me know down in the comment section below. So anyway, guys, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click to subscribe and to don't miss any of the videos for From. Be sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys, and of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for From. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.